All of our Phoenix models, we have a unique console design that is totally enclosed, as in console. It's got a shroud that has 3 screws across the top, 2 here. This whole piece lays out to access the inside to your gauges, your locators, your steering, and everything. A totally enclosed console makes it really solid too. It's a solid unit. And also, we have the capability of flush mounting big 10-inch electronics, either Humminbird or Lowrance. And that's something unique. I've got 2 of them here. Actually, I have one, a 10 here and a 10 here, so I can have my structure scan going at the same time as my nav map. It really helps you find the offshore stuff. In 921, we have the capability of putting a HDS 8 in the bow. So, and the 921 also comes standard with the 2 HDS 8s. In a bass boat, seats are so important. I mean, you spend a lot of time in the seat. And we got a good quality seat with backrest, good support. But one thing I like is these cushions come in and out with Velcro. You can pull them in and out because, you know, we get dirty in these boats. You can take them in and out, clean them. This bottom seat has a spring cushion in here, which helps you in rough water. High quality seats, very important in a bass boat. We've come up with an area here in the passenger side that really helps out the co-anglers when he gets in a boat with you. Traditionally, he's got a pile of rods laying there and he gets hooks in his tennis shoe strings, and it's kind of a mess and rough on him in that respect. We come up with a rod box here, and it's got 4 tubes in the back. The co-angler can put 4 rods inside if he wants to carry like a frog rod, for example, that he may or may not use that day. He can put that stuff in, keep it out of the way, keep the rods he wants to use up on top here in this organizer, strap them down. That way when he's running down the lake, they're not bouncing around all over him. I use this also. I keep, as you can see, I've got a lot of junk in here. I push poles and extra bow and stern lights, trolling motor props, things of this nature. So you can use it whatever you want to, but it really works out nice for your co-angler. You know, we spend all this time and effort catching these bass. It's so important to keep them alive, to get back to the weigh-in without a penalty. And certainly none of us want to kill a bass anyway. So we've got big live wells in this boat. And in the live well, we've got 6 pumps total, 3 for each live well. They're totally separate live wells. So you got 6 total systems. You got pump-in pumps, which are running right now, and they're on timer. We've got a research pump, we're going to talk about just in a second, and we got a pump-out pump. So if you want the water out of your live well, if you want to change the water on the fly, you can just pump it out as you go. You know, we talk about 6 pumps in the live wells, and the importance there is if a pump goes bad, you still got a backup. You know, you got 4 actual aerator type pumps, so the chances of more than one of them going out is pretty slim. But if it does, you got a backup. But also a little bit unique to this boat, we've got a Venturi built in the pump line on the recirc side. And as you can see here, when it pulls the water out the bottom of the live well, it sucks air in through the side through a max air intake. And if you put your finger over the side of it, you can watch the bubbles go away. Take your finger off, they start up, so you can tell how much oxygen you're actually putting in the water, which does a lot better job of aerating the live well than just shooting it back in the top. And also, in my boat, I put a temperature probe in each live well, and that's coupled with my Lowrance HDS 10, and you can keep track of the temperature. You need to carry a bag of ice with you. If you want to throw a few cubes of ice in there, you can watch the temperatures. It climbs up. It might get up in the mid-80s. Well, you need to throw a little ice in there and cool that water down. And as we all know, hot water will kill a fish worse than anything. So you can keep your temperature at a constant, whatever you want. Keep it aerated good, and your fish will live. You know, bass anglers give a bass boat a pretty good pounding, and to stand up to that, we got a super strong transom here. You can tell the width, the thickness of it, but it also goes the full width of the boat. And we believe that a transom design that runs from all the way to each side is much stronger than if you chop the corners off and you only got a transom that's this wide. I mean, that's just simple physics to me. And also, we offer Mercury, Yamaha, Evinrude, about any outboard motor you want.